Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am the Maize Madman. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, share, and comment on this video, and subscribe. Today we are talking Michigan giving and Michigan taking away in terms of players in the transfer portal, plus a recruiting update and what players and coaches are saying heading into the Rose Bowl, all that, and of course,
I'm upset. No disrespect, respectfully, but disrespectfully, it's disrespect. Don't be disrespectful. Those vile, disgusting Spartans, poor little bro them. And I'ma tell them why I'm mad. That vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus, the other state, and of course, as always, I'm upset.
Maize and Blue Nation, it's Tom Brady. I co-founded Autograph with one mission in mind: change the fan experience for the better. That's why I'm excited to announce the release of a new app that recognizes the biggest Michigan fans. The Autograph Fandom app gives you access to the best Michigan content, fan challenges, and exclusive rewards for diehard Wolverines, all for doing the things you already do, like listening to this podcast. Head over to the Apple App Store and search for Autograph Rewarding Fans and download today.
Let's start things off with a bit of recruiting news, starting with four-star corner out of New Iberia, Louisiana. Jabari Antoine just released his top 8, which included the Michigan Wolverines. Antoine is a 6'1", 170-pound corner, rated the 127th player nationally and the 19th rated corner in the country, the 3rd rated player in the state of Louisiana, according to 24/7. Antoine had this to say, said, "These top 8 schools have been recruiting me hard since the start and check all my boxes from development, playing early, NIL, and have a great history behind them." He said about the Wolverines specifically, "I grew up in Louisiana watching LSU grow up. That's all I knew was LSU, but my dream school has been Michigan." So Michigan with the leg up there, it would seem. We'll keep you posted as more information becomes available on Mr. Antoine. Michigan's dominance over the last few seasons and this season is starting to pay off on the recruiting trail, at least in 2025 and 26, as tight end target Marshall Pritchett is interested in the Wolverines. He's a 4-star out of Rabun Gap, Georgia. He attends Rabun Gap Nakuchi High School. He is the 2025 recruit. He has noticed Michigan being number one, in fact, saying it's a great feeling knowing that the number one school in the country is recruiting you. He is a 6'5", 211-pounder, currently rated 259 nationally, the 13th ranked tight end, and the 31st ranked player in the state of Georgia. He also has been in close contact with Michigan tight end coach Grant Newsome, and who has obviously signed 2 4-stars in 2024. That is not scaring away Pritchett, though, and he looks forward to visiting the Wolverines. He visited for the Purdue game and plans to be back sometime in January, so we'll keep you posted on this one. Let's start with what Michigan is losing in the transfer portal. As former 3-star recruit out of the state of Ohio in the 2023 class, Cameron Calhoun has entered his name into the transfer portal just 4 days before Michigan takes on Alabama in the Rose Bowl. Calhoun, a 6', 173-pounder, redshirted this year, only played in 2 games. Those games were UNLV and Bowling Green. Apparently, he didn't like his positioning on the depth chart, as obviously Will Johnson, Josh Wallace, Kashawn Harris, DJ Waller, Amorian Walker, and others were ahead of him in getting more playing time this season. Calhoun was rated the 423rd player overall in the 2023 class and the 12th rated player out of the state of Ohio. Cameron Calhoun definitely had a lot of talent, and it will be a loss for Michigan, but
they have other ideas at the position and are trying to get players in the transfer portal like Damani Jackson. So we'll see what happens. We wish Cameron Calhoun all the best. Moving on to what Michigan gained in the portal. Former 3-star in the 2020 class, Josh Preeb, transfer from Northwestern. He is a 6'5", 310-pounder. He had nearly 30 scholarships coming out of high school in 2020. Decided to go to Northwestern. He is originally from the state of Michigan. In fact, he was the 12th ranked player out of the state of Michigan in the 2020 class. He had 28 starts during his time at Northwestern, took 1,800 snaps at left guard for the Wildcats, including this year where he earned third team All Big Ten honors. He will obviously add to Michigan's offensive line depth. They are planning to lose Zach Zinter, Trevor Keegan, and Drake Nugent. So him sliding in one of those spots is almost automatic. Like I said, he played left guard for the Wildcats, probably will play guard for Michigan as well. But Josh Preeb, welcome to A2. You are now a Wolverine. Moving on. Michigan made the top 4 for 4-star defensive lineman Christopher Burgess Jr. out of Simeon High School in Chicago, Illinois. Burgess Jr. is 6'5", 240 pounds. He is rated the 147th player nationally, the 18th ranked defensive lineman, and the 5th ranked player in the state of Illinois. Michigan joins Alabama, Notre Dame, and the other state in Burgess's top 4. It would be a huge get for Michigan. I am hearing that he is a Notre Dame lean, though. Heard that from a pretty good source that he's a Notre Dame lean right now. He had this to say about the Wolverines, though. That's like my second home. My dad is from Michigan. Most of my family is from Michigan. I grew up loving Michigan football. I can be developed as a football player who can develop me the best at my position. They put a lot of D linemen and edge rushers in the league as of late. Promising words from Burgess, encouraging words from Burgess regarding the Wolverines. He is set to make his decision on January 6th. We'll keep you posted as more information becomes available regarding this. Finally, we'll end it with word or news that Alabama has changed their film preparation protocol as they prepare to play the Wolverines in the Rose Bowl. Apparently now players are no longer allowed to take individual iPads back to the room. They can only watch and study film together. This is all to protect, I say that with quotation fingers, against the alleged allegations of Michigan sign stealing and possibly stealing their signs or film, whatever it may be. In offensive guard for the Crimson Tide, Tyler Booker had this to say: "We just have to go to a different location to watch the film, but we're all still watching film as we would for a normal game." If you ask me, this seems ridiculous, but I get it. You have a narrative, you have some bulletin board material, use it, whatever. It's not going to help you on the first when the Wolverines are laying the smack down on Bama. Anyway, be sure to follow me everywhere at Maize Madman. Be sure to download the Autograph app. Also, if you missed it, I was live with the Bama fan, my guy Nick Saban Jr. right here. We were live yesterday, so be sure to check that out. I'll have a link to that in the description as well. And until next time, stay angry, my friends. I'm upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might be our best season ever. My ratings, they're about to go through the roof.
All right, now I'ma calm down. I just don't get that all that Mace and that lock and all that puff. I just don't get it. So
Just calm
and how the